Welcome to today's video. I want to start out by saying, first of all, winter running does not have to suck. Even though if you're like me and you're from Ohio or a place where it snows all the time, there's hope. You can still train, you can still run. And even though I'm really cold right now and I definitely need to start this run, I want to first of all break down kind of my running outfit and some gear tips for you before you just go out here and just get frostbite and die. Or overheat actually, which is potentially more likely. And obviously keep in mind I'm no expert, but I've been doing this enough as far as getting out here and running in the snow that I definitely have some tips to share with you. So we're going to start with what I'm wearing to run in the snow. Starting off with a base layer of a tight compression shirt, preferably long sleeve, and bonus points if you have the little thumb holes in them. That's going to be your base layer. I tuck that into my shorts, as dumb as that looks, but obviously the next thing we're going to put some type of coat over that. You can do a windbreaker, but I like these. Don't go too thick on the hoodie. Again, you'll be surprised how warm you get. Gloves are an absolute must. You have to have winter gloves. The last time I ran 5 miles, and by the end of the 5 miles, only 2 things were cold: my face and my hands. So you can even put some hand warmers in there if you want to, but I just don't have any today. Okay, next is the balaclava, which I'm wearing right here. Not to be confused with baklava, the layered pastry dessert that I really want to try. You can pull this up. Again, as you're running, when you start to warm up, you might want to take this down. It actually feels good, but at first that wind just burns your lungs. So I always bring this with me on these cold runs. The only cons to the balaclava is that you will get kind of warm breathing in your own air, so pull it down. Number 2, all the parents at the park are going to be hiding their kids because you kind of look like a serial killer, but it'll keep people away from you if you're an introvert. Hats I still do wear, and this is the easiest thing because you can literally just pull this off and get rid of it if you're overheating, but I always keep this on the whole time. Like I said, up here and right here, that's usually the coldest for me. When it comes to socks, I just wear the DSG socks, and I don't know what to tell you, but there's something magic about them. They just work for every situation, including running. My feet past mile 1 or 2 are never usually a problem as far as staying warm. Also, last insider tip here, grow a beard, because that'll actually keep your face warm. I kind of shaved mine off recently, which wasn't very smart, but it'll help. Ladies, good luck to you. Last thing I want to mention is I don't have any shoe recommendations because I only have like 3 pairs of shoes. So I would actually prefer your advice when it comes to shoe recommendations. So if you have any, leave them in the comments. I'm generally curious like what you guys are wearing, because like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm just kind of doing what I'm doing. So today we're running in the Nike Invincible Run 3s. Today we're running in the Nike Invincible Run 3s, and those work really well. I have done a couple runs in my Hoka Mach 5s, kind of a lighter shoe, and I would say a no-go on those. So these ones work really well. All right, so for our workout today, we're gonna be doing a 7-mile fartlek, which is just the best word ever. Typically I'm doing like a 1-mile warm-up, but because of how cold it is, we're gonna probably need 2 miles to actually feel warm. So we're gonna do a 2-mile warm-up at a super easy pace, and then 5 miles of our fartlek training, which is just gonna be basically speed play. So there's gonna be parts here where I might run to a tree at a 7-minute pace till I get there, and then after that I'll just take it easy at a 9-minute pace. So it's going to be varying speeds. The reason I want to do that today is because honestly, from being sick for the past couple weeks, honestly, I feel like getting back into running, I just want to do something that I really love, and I can do this for 7 miles as far as going up and down and working on different paces. So that's what we're going to do for today. Also, I just want to say as well, there's one other runner out here right now, and I am so happy, and I'm not the only person. We just got our run completed here, 7 miles, and we averaged 8 minutes 49 seconds per mile, and we finished that in just over an hour. So 1 hour and I think 1 minute to complete that. Not bad at all. Like I said, once you get moving, you feel pretty good. I took this thing off, I took my hood off, and things weren't too bad at all. Hopefully it's not too windy, you can hear me. But overall, I'm really happy with that run and how it went. Felt pretty good. My feet were hurting a little bit But again, I just haven't run that much because of being sick. So we got 10 miles done for the week, and it just feels good to come out here and do something difficult, knowing that it's going to benefit me in the future. Good work. I think half the time, like, you and I as well get so psyched up about the snow and the cold and the wind, and you just tell yourself there's no possible way that's going to happen. I can't do that, and you don't even try. And again, you could just run in the treadmill if you want to. I cannot run in the treadmill for more than 5 miles. I couldn't do it. It's just a miserable experience. I get so dizzy and bored. I don't know. It's just running outside is the best. Obviously, when it's like negative 27, I understand that can change things a little bit. But if you put together some of those practical tips I talked about as far as how to dress, and again, keeping in mind that you're dressing for about 20 degrees warmer than it is, even though it was like 20 degrees this morning, it's gonna be about 40 degrees to your body by the time you're running and you're working. I promise you, you will warm up, it will get better, but sometimes you just gotta get out there and go for it. And then obviously prior to that, make some form of a game plan. Don't just go for it. Don't wear a winter coat and snow pants. You're gonna overheat, and obviously you don't wanna waste your time. If you dress improperly, 2 bad outcomes. You're either gonna freeze out there and be miserable, and then the other end of the spectrum is you might get so warm that you end up having to shed layers. And if you have to stop at your car, pause your watch, shed layers, the whole workout's gonna be interrupted, and that would never happen in the summer or the fall. So we don't want to start introducing those distractions in for winter training as well. If you guys have not, consider liking and subscribing. Love to have more like-minded people join this very small community that I'm building up. And the more people that relate to what I'm doing and they're doing that themselves, I'd love to have you guys a part of the channel as well. I'm going to end this video by introducing our treat that we've decided. My wife has helped me film so much, but I do need help, and she's the only person that can help me. So, the item, please, my wife. Do you want to do a drum roll or no? With the drum roll, we have selected this item again. And if you saw this in the last video, things got a little crazy once it went past 9 p.m. and this lid came off. So we got another one of these, and I've learned a little bit more about it. Talenti is the brand, not Talento. And what the heck is sorbetto? I figured it out. Sorbet and gelato. Is that right?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you told me it was. So we still don't know what sorbetto is, but it's dairy-free, it's cold brew coffee, it's the best thing ever. These 2 items make me very happy, and so does my wife helping me film. So anyway, I gotta get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. We don't know what sorbetto is?
Why don't you look it up?
I don't want to. Okay. I'm gonna look up sorbetto. What is sorbetto? I just can't believe we didn't figure out. You told me it was something.
No, I didn't tell you anything.
See, it just pops up as sorbet. It's a frozen dessert made from ice, fruit, juice, fruit puree, other ingredients.
Is it just sorbet
Here we go.
without fruit?
Are sorbetto and sorbet sorbet? What if it's sorbetto? It's probably not. Sorbetto is also called sorbet. It's a frozen blend of fruit, water, and sugar. There's no fruit in this. It's just cold brew coffee, coconut oil, sugar.
Oh, it says sometimes wine or liquor.
Oh,
Or coffee.
That's why I was getting wild and crazy. Is sorbet healthier than ice cream? Yeah, in the sense that it's dairy-free and fat-free.
But
Guys,
literally the
sorbetto.
same.
It's pretty much the same.
Just fancier
Okay.
sounding.
Sorbetto.